What is going on, guys? It's Brandon back again for another video. I know it's been a minute. I have a lot of explaining to do, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that, and then we'll start with today's video. Alright guys, so I definitely have some explaining to do. I know I've been taking quite a bit of time off, and I want to apologize in advance because today is ridiculously windy, and I don't have a mic set up. Sometimes I use my Bluetooth earphones and stuff, but I don't really feel like doing all that today. So hopefully it's not too windy and you guys can make sense of what I'm saying. But I kind of wanted to walk you around. As you guys saw in the last video, Rob had already started on the Saab with our $3,000 project card challenge, and I kind of wanted to update you on where the Miata is at, how the Jetta is doing, and kind of the steps I'll be taking in the future. So let's get to it. So if you guys are new to the channel, this is my 1997 Volkswagen Jetta VR6. It's currently bagged. Exhaust, intake, you know, basic bolt-ons. Before I actually had a different set of wheels on here. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I did the side skirts, E-codes, but these wheels, as you guys can see, are different than the wheels I had before. So these I custom painted. I got off a parts car a while back. They're not ideal for the car. My reasoning behind that is I want to get a different set of wheels for this car. The wheels that I got that were on the car, as much as they looked good, they sat really way too close to the brakes for my liking. It caused a lot of brake dust and allowed the wheel to actually hit the brake once in a while on the little pin clip or whatever, and this kind of got a little sketchy. So I decided not to rock those. Another modification that I did, if you guys remember, this used to have really busted ass tan interior. I did a full interior swap, dash, everything's all black, dyed the carpet black. And if you guys remember, these cars come with smoked taillights from the factory. I actually made these all reds yesterday. I didn't make a video on them. I kept the smoke ones, but these are some extra stock orange ones that I had laying around. And it's just a little bit different. You know, I'll have the ability to go back and forth, but I liked the idea of it. Now let's move on to the Miata. You guys can see the Miata is sitting a lot lower now, and it has wheels. So it's kind of a two birds, one stone thing with the wheels. The wheels ended up being 5x100 and 4x100, so I was able to take the wheels off the Jetta, put them on the Miata. They fit great. They are 16s, which I kind of like the 16 look versus that 15 look on the Miata. It kind of fills out the fender wells a little bit better. Don't have any weird brake hitting issues like I did on the Jetta. Didn't really cost me any money as far as our $3,000 budget build. I don't know 100% how we're going to go into that because Robbie has some wheels, which we'll see later for the Saab that we had laying around too. So I guess we're not really counting the wheels into our cost. Maybe at the very end of the video we'll put what those wheels would have cost, so you can kind of have a better idea if you were to build or copy these builds themselves. And I got some coilovers for the car. Ride really smooth, actually. I was really impressed. I ended up buying them used off Craigslist. There's some no-name brand. They're not on eBay. They're not on Amazon. I can't find them anywhere. But they did have preload settings and stuff, which made me a little less worried because at least with that I'd be able to set some sort of dampening with the preload versus if it was, you know, tighter or not. So I could kind of control it that way. And it was half the price of buying, like, say, Raceland. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on that. I paid about $200 for those. So we're going to go ahead and calculate that towards a part of our total. And I did a $10 muffler delete. So I'll let you guys hear that. So the exhaust is a little loud for me. Driving around town, I don't ever really get more than like $4 grand, above $4 grand. So it sounds really well. I'm hoping once we throw a turbo on this bad boy, it will quiet it down a little bit so it doesn't sound so ricey. But yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. That kind of brings you guys up to date. If you guys have any other questions, I guess I should keep this in front of my face. Drop them in the comments below. Let me know. And let's jump on to today's mod for the Miata. So, as much as I love these sweet little bug eyes, thanks to my beautiful wife, we copped some LED bars. So the plan of attack for these is to install the LED bars, have permanent sleepy eyes, and be able to see the road. So, never done this before, so we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna jump right into it. Our first plan of attack is, I guess, get these buckets off. So it's literally just the spring is all you need to do. Pull the springs off to remove the headlights. And what I did is I kept these screws in here in case for whatever reason the stock headlights had to go back in. I knew where the hardware was for them. It looks like you just take these little felt tabs, sheets off, which, okay, those come off like that, but you're also going to want to get these out. So I'm going to grab some pliers, pull these out. We're probably going to try to use these holes, existing holes, to mount the light if it's straight enough. So do the same thing, pull these out with some pliers and check back in.
Only 42 gigs?
Alright, so the next thing you're going to have to do is grab a drill bit. Preferably a better drill than this piece of shit, but that's what I got and I can't find the other one. So basically what I did to match it up is I got the mounting bolt. Well, Rob found it. And I just got a drill bit that was just barely bigger. And we're going to go ahead and drill that out and hopefully we don't fuck it up.
Okay.
This drill sucks.
And Rocket League is close.
No.
See how much easier that was? Alright, so I ended up mounting everything. It's pretty tight, but not 100% tight because I don't know what kind of adjustments I'm going to need to make. And I put this cover back on because what a lot of people do is just kind of leave this exposed. But what I'm going to try to do is like trim part of this so that it can close down and it's not all exposed on the side. Won't be 100% perfect, but it'll look a little more pretty than, well, that. Or that. Or definitely that. Alright guys, so we got one done. And you can see the bucket sits right around it, so it's pretty decent. I don't know if I'll have to raise the headlight or not. I aimed it down because I was scared of blinding cops, but everyone here seems to think I might need to raise them, so we'll find out. On to the next side. Alright guys, so we're all done. Before I show you guys, I want to go ahead and let you know that if you do plan on doing this and running the buckets, I highly recommend you borrow your friend's Dremel or go buy one. Harbor Freight ones are fine, that's what I have. Pretty cheap. That was definitely the longest point of the whole install, was kind of trimming that back and forth and trying to make it as cut as least amount as possible so it look as flush as possible. But I'm really happy with the turnout. These lights were bought off Amazon by Kelly for like 30 bucks for my Christmas present. I'll show you guys later the light input at nighttime. I'll try to add a clip to the end of the video of that so you guys can see how well the actual lighting for it is. I'm sure I might have to adjust the height and stuff a little bit once we do that, but there they are. I am very, very pleased with the look. It's definitely a lot more aggressive than the standard little ladybug lights. So that's, I want to wish you guys a happy New Year's. I went ahead and made a little segment for the end of this video, just a couple of the highlights of the year. Big things planned for next year. Everything should start getting the ball rolling. Parts are going to start arriving for the Miata, so we should be able to get some close to regular uploads. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down here. Hit that notification bell so you get updated when the next video is. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So our mission is semi-complete. If Rob's chuck allows us to make it home, well, it might just be starting.
It helped them drive in first gear.
Ended up picking up this Golf for $160. It wasn't running. The guy we got it from had got it for a project and he couldn't figure it out and he just didn't have the time to work on it anymore. So I put $0 in it. We haven't even had it 24 hours and it runs. So that's good. But anyways, I'm gonna go take this little thing for a rippy.
My automatic tranny pretty much blew up. So we're switching this bitch to a 5-speed.
It's been 3 days. Can't breathe. We're in the transmission tunnel. No.
So the drive lines are different. They told him originally when he watched the video that they could swap it, but based on the drive lines that he has, we can't do that. So what we're doing is we're cutting it and we're welding it. Tyson decided to get an E36 M3 transmission. We now have to cut his trans tunnel just a little bit so the shifter fits.
About a half inch.
About a half inch. So be smart. Two-step it. You want? Yeah, do it. So here we are, broken down on the side of the road. Just left Buggerama. Car was making a weird noise before we left. That was the pulley starting to go out, or the belt. And as you guys can see, there is no pulley. What the fuck? What the hell is this?
So today we get to work on my car for a chance. Finally, we're gonna do paint the wheels on the Z.
Anus, ground beef.
That's what we need right there. Leave a comment below if you remember this car. You were in it. Hear us right now because we're inside this big ass fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Dirty, isn't it?
From when you're underneath.
What's going on, big?
My hand is stuck in here.
Wow, that was easy.
And making all things all budget.
That should be our new tip.
There's no shame in reusing parts. Sounds good, dude. Let there be fire! 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 There it is. Only a year. So as promised, I thought I'd show you guys the headlights. So there they are. That's them on the street. Figure we'll go cruising down the street. It's not 100% pitch black yet, but definitely bright enough.